Fentanyl is one of the leading causes of death in the United States, and the problem is getting worse. Families who have lost a loved one to fentanyl and those who wanted to hear their stories were invited to a Baldwin County school tonight. WKRG News 5's Whitney Leibold shows you the faces lost to fentanyl and the faces of those left behind.
No way you can put a dollar amount on it.
More than 100 people showed up to learn about the dangers of fentanyl at Fairhope High School Tuesday night. These are pictures of just a handful of fentanyl overdose victims. They are sons, daughters, mothers, and fathers. Mike Reese is a former law enforcement lieutenant, but also a father who lost his son to this highly addictive and lethal drug.
We lost my son 2 years ago to a fentanyl overdose. He died from heroin that was laced with fentanyl. My son was 34. He was a brilliant guy.
Reese now has been going around to schools and communities to share his story with parents and kids to remind them it's just not worth it and that fentanyl is everywhere.
They're putting it into pills, they're putting it into weed, they're putting it into vape pods, and kids. Our message to the students is one pill can kill.
According to the CDC, every 4.5 minutes, one person dies from a fentanyl overdose. JC Warner is a 19-year-old Baldwin County native, and just 6 months ago, she lost her brother to fentanyl.
On September 11th, I was standing in my kitchen and I looked out my dining room window and I saw a police car coming down the driveway. I remember plain as day, my mom looked at my dad and she said, Tom, we have to go outside. Ben, they're just going to tell us Ben was arrested. And I knew in that moment Ben wasn't. I had ran outside to the back and my boyfriend was out there, and I remember saying, Cole, Ben's dead. And he goes, how do you know Ben's dead? And I said, cops don't come down the driveway.
Since then, Warner started the Benjamin Warner Foundation in her brother's honor. She goes into schools and shares his story and offers different ways to help kids struggling with drugs.
I also am there just to say that, hey, I can talk, and most of them feel comfortable talking to me than an adult since I'm close to their age. I also fund people to go to rehab. I pay for their rehab.
For more information on fentanyl overdose prevention, you can go to WKRG.com. In Fairhope, Whitney Leibold, WKRG News 5.